Recently, I was checking out some other channels, and I ran across one called Tricky the Clown. And Tricky the Clown is relatively new. I think I want to say they started started YouTube streaming maybe about 3 weeks ago, and they with somewhat of a focus on Doom snap maps. And in any case, Tricky the Clown apparently goes by the I am username 666. Which the I am username 666, which is, wow, that's a mouthful there. In any case, and they have created a map called Stardoom Valley. It says either farm for money or kill for money or do both. Fun times. That map ID is 3WGEF73P. Let's take a quick look at that author profile. The I am username 666, that whole long thing that keeps getting covered up every time I try to talk, has played 3 hours and 26 minutes of SNAPMAP content, accumulated 6,300 SNAPMAP points, is currently listed as the author of 7 total maps, and is currently rocking a 100% upvote rating from 1Upvote. So again, relatively new to the SNAPMAP community here, and let's give one warm welcome here, especially again that YouTube channel is Tricky the Clown. I'll go ahead and link that in the description, and let's go ahead and see what Stardoom Valley has to offer. All right, what do we got here? Okay, we got our fisties out. We got sols and a team score and a whole bunch of something that says POI text over there. So first off, let's make an observation that I am ook 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 in my badass armor. Check me out, yeah. All right. And secondly, so we've got a POI that currently still has the default POI text in it, which you really you really want to, like, if you're going to have a POI, you should probably fill in what either fill in the POI text or delete the default fill in for it. Okay, what's this? Do I collect these? These are souls or sols, I guess. All right. And what's this do? That makes more. Okay, so I'll collect more. Offer souls to Balger. 1,115 souls to open the portal. Buy a pillar for... Oh, I see. Is this... Oh, I see. Oh, I see. It is a Harvest Doom thing. It is... okay, we got a blue core over here. What's this do? Alright. Buy a hell floor pad for 50 sols. This looks like some sort of a money thing. So here, press here to stop the king boss fight. Okay. Hey, get out of here. Okay. All right. I am out of here, Trevor. Shotgun 30 sols. Super shotgun 500 sols. Chain gun 150 something. That's weird. And then something for 200 sols. Alright, so is this the... Alright, well, let's go ahead and grab a shotgun, I guess. Because I do like shotguns. Thank you for your transaction, says the machine. Well, you're absolutely welcome, machine. Spawn the king for free. Okay, buy a helper for 200 sols. Alright. Okay. This doesn't seem to be doing a thing. That takes a certain amount of time or something. Alright, let's Alright, so I seem to be getting 5 sols every time I kill one of these guys. Better call Saul. Yeah. Alright, so hey. Now this is Doom I recognize right here, so alright. Quick question, how am I getting more ammunition? Probably find that out. So these guys aren't dropping anything on glory kills. I appear to be earning score for my kills, which is good. Alright, is there anything up here? Sometimes people put stuff up here, sometimes they do not. You never know. Well, this is a fun way to earn some sols, I guess. But we need a red key, I think, to move forward in that direction. So let's head on over here. Okay, we got more of this. So okay, cool. So we it's 100. Okay, What's this do? By column. I don't even know what columns do. So, 500 sols for a key card. Alright, what about... Okay, that requires a gray skull key, apparently. That is... Oh, those are the demon mines. I gotcha. That's access denied. Classic Doom Realm for 10,000 sols. Interesting. Okay, so full disclosure, I haven't played Harvest Moon, I haven't played Stardew Valley, and I didn't play Harvest Doom either. Like so I'm a little like sort of lost on sort of the mechanics here, I guess. I realize it's one of those you got to spend money to make money one of things. All right, so let's see what happens if we buy another pillar. Okay, so what's the pillar do? All right, yay, I have a pillar. I am standing on my pillar. I am Hillary Clinton. All right, I am Pill Bullman. Or Pill Baxton, I suppose. Rest in peace. Anyway, why do I have a pillar? What is this doing for me? I don't get it. All right. Is it, I don't know, decoration or something, I guess? I don't know. Alright, let's see if the demon mines have more demons in them. Okay, they do. Okay. But again, I haven't really established how I'm getting more ammunition here. So, I mean, do I have to buy a new shotgun or something? Is that what happens? So yeah, I feel like... okay, and again, I have no idea what's up with this POI. Just got this POI constantly saying POI text over here that I don't understand. So, yeah. Okay, we're up to 230 sols for what that's worth. All right, and now we are out of ammo. All right, so these crops seem to have regrown. So I got 300 sols. All right, and again, no real idea. Spawn the king for free. What's okay? Well, hi, king. Alright. Okay. That is making a noise. Alright. Incoming voice says, Trevor, get out of here. I'm nowhere near you, Trevor. I'm nowhere near you. I'm minding my own business like you should be. Whoa. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, so... I know what happened there. Alright, so I'll explain in a minute once I'm not getting my butt chewed out here. So, okay. So, you can only have 12 AIs out at any given time. Alright. Oh, look at me floating to heaven. Alright. You can only have 12 AIs at any given time. So what happened there was because the demon mines had spawned the full 12, then the second I killed one, finally that's when the king kind of comes out. And I really don't have any way of dealing with him. You know, I mean, I don't even, like, I don't even have my shotgun anymore. Alright, so, ba-bloom. Yeah, so, okay. So I think what's gonna happen here actually is that I'm actually gonna go ahead and probably exit here because like I said, I'll sort of explain during my final thoughts what my thinking is here. I'll give this another shot here just to see if I can have sort of a fun little thing here. Oh, more crops to collect. Whee! Okay. Be chased around by you. Let's just, real quick. Okay, 500 sols for the super shotgun. Seems a little hefty, but, yeah, whatever. Especially if I'm gonna just lose it every time I die. Can't reload it. Like, so yeah, alright. Cool. All right. Well, that's wow. Okay then. And I still don't know what that pillar does. That pillar did nothing. The pillar does nothing. It didn't even help me. All right. Oh, I can hide behind it. That's cool. I can. No, I can't. The pillar does nothing. What I like to do in these cases, where when I'm playing a map and I'm clearly not the target audience, and it doesn't really feature a form of gameplay that I'm that is to my interests, what I do is I abstain from voting, and so I'm actually not going to vote on this map one way or another. So I will say that if I was voting on it based on the aspects of things that I look for in a map, I'll be honest, I'd really be sort of going towards that vote down button. But the reason for that is because, I like to play more battle, sort of combat-focused boards, and I feel like the combat in this particular board is, not strong. But I can also tell that that's by design, because the board is actually meant to it's meant to do a different thing. It looks like what you're going for is sort of a different sort of angle on the sort of Harvest Doom, Stardoom Valley, or Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon thing. Because I remember I was watching on your stream, and you were having a very good time playing Harvest Doom, and that's awesome. You mentioned you really like that game. You spent a lot of time with it, so it's pretty clear that that's where your interests lie, and that's awesome. I will say that from a sort of gameplay perspective, Harvest Doom works very well. And if you're trying to make boards like Harvest Doom, then Stardoom Valley looks like it's a great step in the right direction. What I will say is, personally, I didn't play a lot of Harvest Doom at all. I mean, as far as like sort of harvesting and collection games like Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon and stuff, haven't really played them. As a central mechanic, farming is not something that I really seek out as a gameplay experience. What I will say is, from what I could tell, those elements all work. And so anybody that is a fan of those things should definitely consider checking this board out, just sort of test those areas out. Now, a couple just little implementation things. First of all, again, if you're going to have a POI, you should do one of two things: either remove the text entirely from it so that it's not showing up, or write something else. Because when you just have it just say POI text period, like, people can sort of tell you just sort of glossed over that little detail, and really that is something that should come up in your playtesting. Consider sort of getting that out of there. The other thing I would think about with that POI is maybe not having it show up until it absolutely has to. Like, what you can do, you can actually wait until the person gets closer to the area where the POI is actually necessary before turning it on, because I never did figure out what that POI was all about. Unless that's a mystery to be solved or something like that. I'm not really sure. I also think, one of the things to keep in mind is when you give people weapons with ammunition, the ammunition runs out, they're going to kind of be left wondering, what am I supposed to do next? Now, it's possible that the intention of the board was to have people sort of rebuy the shotgun, or like you're using it like it's a tool, and the ammo represents sort of the structural integrity of the tool, and when you run out, and you have to buy another one. Which, fair enough if that's the case, but this is where player messaging comes in. This is where leaving your player notes, instructions to let them know, okay, when your thing runs out, you're going to need to buy a new one. When the pillar does this, you're collecting souls to do this. I really feel like this board, you've certainly got enough memory and network and objects and stuff left over where you could easily go in there and sort of message all of these things and let players know that this is the goal, this is what you're trying to do, this is what happens when you do the thing, etc., etc. So my recommendations for making this board better, just from what I understand its purpose to be. Some ways to make that better would be, make sure your player messaging is better, is a little more on point, and definitely do something about that POI to make sure that, the text isn't there, or it actually says something different. Other than that, I feel as though fans of Harvest Doom, people who played Harvest Doom, made by the creators, I bet they would also have a good time with Stardoom Valley by the Theiamusername666, who again is Tricky the Clown on YouTube, and again that map ID is 3WGEF7E3P. There you go.
game over, game over, game over, game over.